Friday, November 23rd. I'm John Manchester, and this is Evening Update. Kelowna RCMP are urging witnesses to come forward after a suspicious occurrence involving a child Friday morning. About 8:15 a.m., police received a report that a child had seen what they believed to be another child being yelled at, grabbed, and pulled into a pickup in the area of Hardy and Hemlock Roads. Police confirmed that all students at nearby Rutland Elementary were accounted for, and there have been no reports of any missing children. ICBC's dumpster fire is still raging. Figures released by Attorney General David Eby on Friday show losses continue at the Crown Insurer. ICBC is now forecasting a larger than expected loss of $890 million this fiscal year. Eby pointed the finger at rising claim costs and said lawyers are to blame. Since March 2017, the dollar value of settlements demanded by plaintiff lawyers for litigated files has increased by 27%. Eby said even further measures may be required to right the ship at ICBC. A charge of aggravated assault has been stayed against a BC gangster following a golf club beating last August near Monty Lake. Jody Archie York, who has been associated with the Independent Soldiers gang, faced one count of aggravated assault in the attack which sent the victim to hospital with serious injuries. Crown spokesperson Dan McLaughlin said new information meant the charge approval standard could no longer be met. The man tasked with forming a plan to clean up downtown Kelowna says he knows one thing for sure: we can't arrest our way out of the crisis. Former RCMP Superintendent Bill McKinnon will outline his findings to Council on Monday. In his report, McKinnon says the opioid crisis, rise in homelessness, and a change in approach from the courts have compounded public safety issues. But he says there have been a number of quick wins that have already improved the situation downtown and beyond, such as extra attention to road and sidewalk cleaning, private security patrols, the installation of porta potties, and daily beach and park checks. The most recent point-in-time count had 286 homeless living in Kelowna, an increase of 26%. Summerland is studying what's been dubbed the Perpetual Slide, south of Canyon View Road. The slope has been on the move for a century. A 2015 report recognized the slide as a risk to infrastructure and at least one home. Boreholes drilled this year are being monitored quarterly, with topographical surveys and modeling to take place in 2019. Members of the Canadian Union of Postal Workers occupied the constituency office of Kelowna Lake Country MP Stephen Fure on Friday. They met with staff and spoke to Fure in Ottawa via teleconference to protest the federal government's announcement of back-to-work legislation for striking postal workers. The talks were cordial, and similar events took place at MPs' offices across the country. Feeling lonely? A sex doll escort service is about to open in Kamloops. House of Dolls will rent out realistic silicone dolls for $350 a night. And in case you're wondering, after each date, the dolls undergo a 2-hour cleaning with antimicrobial soap. Okanagan weather: rain showers and possible wet flurries tonight with up to 2 centimeters at higher elevations. Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 6. Sunday, cooling off with a high of just 1 degree. Coming up, parking woes at KGH, and the Valley's biggest Christmas tree lights up. Wayne Moore is back next week. Have yourself a great weekend. For Castanet News, I'm John Manchester.